Hello, friends. This is Kartik Pandit here again with my friend Dr. Chaitanya Shah on part two of the series that we did yesterday, which was on business ecosystem and the paradigm shift that is happening in the business. Chaitanya is going to take it forward from yesterday's and last episode and get into more details about the paradigm shift that is visible and worth adopting for any business to succeed. Chaitanya.
Yes, friends, this is in continuation of our earlier episode on paradigm shift in the business ecosystem, which dealt with the changes, the liberalization and the globalization process, which took place in 1991. In continuation thereof, there was, a lot of, I would say, difficult times for the industry because they were not able to adjust to the situation. Uh, and there were certain historic reasons. The first being the nationalization of the banks. Second was the very high level of taxation. And third, the way in which the entire ecosystem, particularly the regulatory authorities, the tax departments, and the owners of the businesses were used to work. And as a result, the businesses were running into difficulty. And because of the high taxation in income tax, 95% plus kind of a scenario, excise duty on a very high rate, sales tax in a different rate, electricity duty. So, businesses were trying to survive by manipulating so many things. Now, today, I'm going to touch upon the further aspect happening that with the old entire ecosystem operating in that way, plus the kind of sudden liberalization and globalization, those which brought in competition, there was a huge problem. Bank loans were in a big problem. Bottom line was in big trouble. Now, with all this, the MSMEs were facing a big problem. Now, post 2014, the major changes that have come is, day one, the BJP government had taken a stance with the then finance minister that we will move from distrust to trust. All the assessments, direct, indirect taxes will move to the trust-based environment. Then subsequently thereafter, there was a demonetization, which created further issues as far as the cash flows of the MSMEs and the small businesses were concerned. Third major important thing which came was the GST. Now with GST, the businesses have to basically not only record all their transactions, but they have to also maintain their perfect books of accounts. And indirectly, it would help them in understanding their finances and the results of the businesses, profit and loss account, in a much better way if they want to. Fourth is digitization. Now with digitization, what has happened, the transaction and transparency in the entire ecosystem where the different transactions are taking place, and the records are available with the government. And through the data mining, government is in a position to find out the relevant data. And I think the ecosystem by now knows very well that government has phenomenal data. Everything is captured not only in GST, but as per the statistics and the details available, even the demonetization process, lot of data is available with the government, but due to certain reasons, it has not been getting, scrutinized and actions being taken. But all this data is available. Besides, the faceless assessment has started. And the assessment procedure itself has been so simplified that earlier we were made to wait for 3 years, 4 years kind of a time frame to wait for our assessment orders or the refunds and all that. Today, within days of filing the return, quite a lot of people are receiving not only the assessment order, but even the refund in their cases. This major paradigm shift which has taken place as a part two of the ecosystem, business ecosystem, every MSME, particularly small businesses, MSME businesses, business owners, it is very much advisable. In the old regime, for the reasons known to the people, the capital formation of the owners was not taking place. Now there is a fantastic scope for owners to build their capital through the proper way of accounting, proper way of disclosure, proper way of transparency. It will create tremendous amount of goodwill and the trust of various stakeholders in the business. And this is what is very important, people to know about it and people to follow it. This is something which is very important, and we strongly recommend that people should go through this route and build their businesses and work on the business growth, rather than trying to work on how to save money or something. That's the message in this particular video.
Yeah, very true.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we had COVID and we were affected for almost 2 years. And the world learning was that you had to continuously upskill yourself. Unless you upskill your talent, upskill yourself, you are not able to survive in this competitive world. And as it was expected of the industry, SME or MSME, to upskill themselves, you will find through all these issues that Chaitanya is raising, that the government has also upskilled itself by bringing in technology and bringing in transformation at all levels. So it is time to wed yourself with transformation in line with the government and prosper. And that is the route to prosper at the shortest possible way. Bye for now.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. As usual, we await for our next episode. Do subscribe to our channel. Comments are invited on our YouTube channel. And should you wish to reach out to us, you can reach out Chaitanya at cshah01 at yahoo.co.in or Kartik Pandit at kartik.pandit@gmail.com. We look forward to subscribing our channel and your comments and your suggestions.